I got a little time. I got a little time to break this down. Got a little time. I got a little time. I got a little time. Got a little time. Got a little time. I got a little time. Whoa. EJ, what up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Because we're going to talk about this shit. And I'm about to show you just how stupid some people are. Got a little time. So we're going to talk about this election. Shout out to all the Joe Biden fans. Shout out to all the Kamala Harris fans. Shout out to everybody who thought it was cool to vote for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Now, because this is my channel, I'm going to say what the hell I want to say. Y'all the most dumbest people ever. I'm going to tell you why. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris did rallies. To be exact, they did 7. Plus a free concert, which made 8. At not one rally did they have over 100 people there. At not one rally did they have over 100 people there. So what you're telling me is that a man that has close to 100 people at every rally have more votes than the man who have every bit of 3,000, 4,000. Every time he do a rally, it's at coliseums and stadiums and shit, and it sells out. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Then let's go ahead. They said Joe Biden got 4,000 more votes. But something happened today that none of y'all paid attention to. Let's go back to when Election Day started. At the closing of Election Day, Donald Trump was up by 600,000 votes. Over 500,000 votes, right? That's a large landslide. They were supposed to call the presidency then. Okay? CNN was reporting, oh, we're going to count the ballots. ABC, NBC, oh, we're going to count the ballots. Just walk with me. And before y'all debate me, just walk with me. Because I'm going to help y'all with something. So from that point, we go into day 2. Then you start seeing the ballot people. All of a sudden, they can't view the ballots. They can't see what's going on. They putting curtains up on joint. They cheating for Sleepy Joe. So they counted all the Trump votes, right? But then they wanted to know how many votes they needed to surpass Trump. If you look on my page, I showed you what the whole agenda was about. And I'm going to upload something else when I finish this. But wait. There's still a man who hate colored folks, who preach slavery and locking up people, but he can't get 100 people at a rally. But you mean to tell me he got 72,484,000 people voting for him all over the world? Don't make sense. So they didn't call it for Donald Trump when he was winning by a landslide. But Now that they claim he's winning by a slim margin, now they want to declare him the president. Well, you can't do that. I'll tell you why. There's litigation out there. And the Supreme Court has said that they're going to have to do a recount. And that the ballots that came in after the 8th, they got to put them all aside. Also, the military haven't been counted yet. So how can you be elected to president? I get it. Where have we seen this at before? We just seen it 19 months ago. So I got a question to ask all y'all Joe Biden folks who claim they support R. Kelly. What's the difference between them hijacking the presidency and them making R. Kelly guilty? What's the difference? There is none. Deshaun, there is none. Matter of fact, I'm gonna keep it 100. The media has elected Joe Biden as president, not the people. If you notice, they mad at Fox. They said Fox is Donald Trump news. But the media has elected, the media has selected, not elected, but selected Joe Biden as president, not the people. So here's the question. The media made R. Kelly guilty, then turn around because they got away with that. And I said it, it's going to be something bigger. Look what's bigger, the presidency. There's no way you can be up 600. No, there's no way you can be up 500,000 votes, over 500,000 votes, with 92% reporting. And then the person that's down comes back and wins that state with 98% reporting by 300 votes. Impossible. Impossible. The numbers don't add up. The numbers don't add up. Let's go here. How can you have 1,444 people living there, right? But you got 4,118,072 votes. Impossible. So I'm gonna make a joke. I guess Biden went to Jesus and said, "Yo, hide the rest of my ballots at your auntie house." Yo. Exactly, Israel. Now, Joe Biden frequents with China a lot. Why do you think the 5G towers is up? Who did that first? Who's about enslavement of the colored man? Think about it. So while y'all ran out there like Biden Harris, y'all must like punishment. Y'all must be gluttony for pain. Because what's going to happen is people going to start being mass enslaved, and they're going to force the chip on you. Then they're going to force this vaccine that Bill Gates done gave people. That's going to teach people. That's going to make you unable to pray, and they're going to say it's a vaccine for the coronavirus. Yo, y'all crazy. But y'all didn't like Trump because y'all didn't understand what Trump was doing. Think about it. Let's talk about Pizzagate. Kamala Harris' sister hangs with the people that eat kids. That's what Pizzagate is. the enslavement of kids, and they eat them as a ritual. But you know, they say, "Oh, yeah, that's not true." Yeah, that's the whole Obama agenda. That's the whole Obama agenda. So while y'all sitting up there laughing, talking about Joe Biden did it, remember I said this: Supreme Court will overturn that shit. They already done spoke. They already done said the ballots ain't adding up. So all the numbers that came after the 8th, you gotta throw away. That's damn near 90 million ballots. But nobody have answered my question. When Trump was up by a landslide, they didn't call it. But when Joe Biden up by a little bit, as they say, now they want to call it. Why is that? Why is that? I'm gonna tell you why. Answer that bell. Hey, I'm gonna tell you why. What's up, Brooke? I'm gonna tell you why. Because stuff started coming out yesterday. Stuff started coming out. And when the Supreme Court spoke yesterday, it sent shockwaves. So you got to call that shit. Because when it's overturned, now they're going to say Donald Trump stole the election. All this is propaganda. It's propaganda. All this is propaganda. Sister Tanya Jones, no, I'm not for Trump. I'm for what's right. If the shoe was on the other foot, I'll say the same thing. But here's a question that I'm going to ask you, Sister Tanya Jones. Are you for living right? Or are you for the corporation where they don't value nothing of human life? Where they turn around and Pizzagate, it's a normal thing for them. That's what you got to understand. There's no proof of any fraud. Miss Valerie Diggins, I wish you look on my wall and you will see I done posted it all. I want you to look at my videos, my last couple videos. I posted it all. And you even got the Democratic people that's there counting ballots like, yo, this is what we're being told to do by Joe Biden's people. But I understand people hate Trump because they don't understand it. And that's the thing. What you don't understand, you don't like. That's normal. That's what people are. I understand it because I live by the Constitution. And when you live by the Constitution, hey, what happened to SEAL Team 6 under the Dems? No, it wasn't under the Dems. It was under Hillary Clinton and Joe Biden and Barack Obama. They set SEAL Team 6 up. Bush also set up, and the people down in Africa too, when they went to Somalia for Black Hawk Down. But you know, people got to learn. So when they look at, and that's why Ice Cube said what he said, and I'm about to be with Ice Cube. I'm about to say hell with this color race. Because people do things to help one another, and it's the crabs in the barrel. They don't want to see nothing succeed. And you voting for a woman who's clearly the same color as us, who said black people or people of color ain't shit. Trilla Flacco, how did he lose and they still count? Make it make sense. Bro, y'all comments are hilarious, bro. If they still counting, how did he lose? Make it make sense. The Supreme Court didn't say that about all the ballots. Listen to what you're saying, Kimberly. Judge Alito made the decision to have ballots received after 8 p.m. on November 3rd in Pennsylvania to be set aside and sequestered. Only pen. Guess what? Check this out. If Judge Alito said that from the Supreme Court,
Don't you think everybody else is going to follow suit? He's one of the head judges. I didn't think I had to go that far to Kimberly. But you know what? Monday, I'm going to go deep into this shit. I'm going to show y'all exactly what's going on. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach out to some brothers who feel the same way I do. And I'm going to see if we can go live. If me and the brothers can go live so all of y'all can ask any questions that we got. Ask us any questions. They do not always count all the ballots, Valerie. What are you talking about? Antoinette Bell, that part right there. When you watch fake news and listen to the media, you will always stay lost. And I'm going to still say this. If I'm up by 600 million votes, right? That's over 500,000. How the fuck am I losing by 300? But when I was up, 93% of the, 92% of the county, of that city has already reported. Then here's another thing. How you gonna give a state to a person who have 2% reporting? I want y'all to yo, I don't want y'all to be blindsided, man. I'm trying to help y'all for what's about to happen. Cause when this shit is overturned, the first thing they're gonna say is Donald Trump stole the election. And then let's go here. Everybody that's starting that war shit is them Democrats. I'm telling you, watch. The first people that's gonna hit is Black Lives Matter. Watch. They're gonna be the first ones to hit the street. Black Lives Matter. George Soros done paid them that $8 million, and they gonna hit that motherfucker hard. Yeah, Jamie, I heard about the watermark. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. They got dead people voting. I never seen a dead man get up and vote. And I ain't gonna lie, I used to watch Weekend at Bernie's a lot. And when the music come on, I only see him dance. Dance. I never seen him get up, dance in Castle Valley. Never. So come on, man. I understand if people don't like Trump. I understand. That's fine. But be fair about it. Yep. Antifa. Who do you think funds Antifa? Not Donald Trump. Not the White House. Who do you think George Soros rock for? And then if you look on my page at 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe the 5th video, they clearly breaking it down what the UN and the Pope has said. Donald Trump cannot stay in office because he's going to fuck up everything that we got planned for these people in the United States. And China will not be able to do what they're going to do. So the 5G shit will be in vain. I'm telling you, Atmos love, you're a sore loser, bro. I mean, look, and to each his own, everybody think what they want. I'm just giving you facts about what's coming down the pipe. I don't give a fuck about personal opinion. Take your feelings out of it. Look at what's really going on. All right. So when Trump is president 4 more years, I don't want none of y'all that's saying Trump out of there to get mad. I don't want y'all to say shit. I want y'all to come look at this video and say, Dana tried to tell us. I sound crazy. How? Well, you know what, Brooke, this what I'm gonna do. Hold on. Post a comment. There you go, bro. How am I crazy? Explain to me. Maybe you see something that I don't. Because I'm going to ask you questions that I don't need you to dance around. Look at this. Denise said Trump lost the election. That's all. How crazy can people get?
Hey, bro.
What's going on?
What's going on? Hey, family.
So
Everybody
question.
in the chat. Hello. Wait a minute. Hold on. Before we get into this debate, before we get into this topic, I just want you know I love you and you know I'm around with you, but I'm great digging your ass. You ready?
I'm waiting.
All right. So my main question is this: how do you feel? Number one, that Biden didn't win when clearly, when all the shit was coming in and coming through, Trump was winning. Everybody was like, yeah, 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 yeah. Now that all of the votes is finally being tallied and Biden is literally leading and taking every last single one of the tall states, now is voters fraud, people casting dead people's ballots. Like, come on, son. Because
Can I ask you a question?
I guarantee you, if Trump would have won, we wouldn't have been getting this much energy from none of y'all. Y'all wouldn't have been
Can I
saying
ask you
none
a
of that.
question?
Sure, go ahead.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
You good with numbers, right?
Yep.
Okay. Me and you running for mayor of Baltimore, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm up on you with 92% of Baltimore voting. So that means 92% of Maryland have voted already, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm up on you by 600 million votes. Now 98% come in. You up on me by 300 votes. The math is not adding up, sweet.
Well, okay. So wait a minute. First of all, I don't know if you understand.
Don't dance.
100%. I'm
Don't
not.
dance,
But
because I ain't letting you
no,
dance.
no, no, no. But it's not. It's not about the vote. That's what I'm getting ready to say. It's about the electoral college. The
No,
popular
excuse
vote.
me.
Clearly, he won anyway.
Wait. Now you sound crazy.
How I
I'm gonna
sound
tell you why.
crazy?
Because you
Please
need the
tell me.
vote to get the electoral college.
No, you do not. Let me explain that. And that's the issue. One of the reasons
Brooke,
why I didn't
if you
vote,
don't win that
because it
state,
didn't count.
okay, listen. If you don't win that state, how you gonna get the electoral college, bro?
I'm getting ready to explain it to you, Dana. Listen to what I'm
just
trying to
saying,
tell you. I'm getting ready to explain it because that's why everybody is up in the uproar and don't understand how the electoral college work, how the presidency work. It doesn't work off a popular vote. I don't give a fuck how many popular votes somebody get. That is not what's going to make them the president. The electoral college is what's going to make them a president. But also, wait a minute, hold on, Dana. Hold on.
Okay,
Let me give you an example.
That
I am. But what I'm saying to you is you're asking a question about how somebody got this many votes. You have states that operate differently with electoral votes. For example, you have Michigan, right? All right. So in the state of Michigan, even if Biden got most of the fucking votes, because that state is I'm just giving you an example. Because that state is a Republican state, they have to, by law, give them votes to Republicans. Then you got the state of Georgia who don't operate like that. So you have to look at every state and you have to look at how their electoral college is being allocated. It's not as simple as everybody does it the same way, because they don't. And that's how he won. That's how he won.
Now watch this. This is why I say, Brooke, I think people need to read before they jump out. The electoral college, right? You have to win that state, the whole state, or if not whole, most of the state, to get the electoral college vote. At the end of
Not
the
in
day,
all states, bro, and not in all states. They
listen,
have states
listen.
that if you are a Republican state,
Oh,
your
Jesus, Joe,
electoral
I
college
know.
will go
Yo, you
directly
making
to
me
the
mad sometimes
Republicans.
because you don't listen.
I'm listening, but you're not listening because you think you're right, and you don't be always right, and you're not listening to nobody else.
Okay, I'm gonna listen. So go ahead, and
What
because I
what
see
I'm
the people.
saying to you is
That's why, bro.
the states operate differently. That's all I'm saying. The states operate differently when it comes down to
So
the
can I ask
electoral
you this question?
college. Yes,
Can I ask you this question?
yes.
If that's true, how did Georgia flip to blue then?
Because Georgia is not one of those states that operate like that. I can pull the
You
states up. When I
crazy?
get in the house, listen, when I get in the house, I will pull the
Georgia
states
is
that has that
electoral
done.
college
It's
voting.
by
What are you
law.
talking about?
Listen, I'm not going crazy. And I know I just now did a whole thing on electoral votes and how they operate. Georgia is not one of those states. Georgia will go with their popular vote for the electoral college. That's what Georgia will go with. Now you have the state, maybe Michigan. It's mainly states that's up north that if they are Republican, they're going to have to give they're going to have to give it to the Republicans because that's what their party is. If not, they can get sued by the president or by the government if they don't follow that rule. I'm not going crazy. I'm telling you something that I already been reviewed and know. I know a little bit about a little bit now. Come on, give me some credit.
But I'm gonna tell you this: when it get to the Supreme Court and it's overturned, remember, I said it that everybody's gonna say Donald Trump stole the election. The question is, you got a man and Joe Biden who can't get 100 people at a rally, but you telling me that 700 million people voted for this nigga? No, you ain't gonna tell me that. Am I right or am I wrong? It's not. The presidency is not a state issue, Denise. The presidency, it's a federal issue. So the Supreme Court has to deal with it. Only thing that state issues are like mayor and like stuff like that, governor and stuff like that. Brooke, you all right? Brooke, Brooke. I guess she'll come back. But I understand that people don't like Trump. That's fine. But I understand that people like to be beat and treated like monkeys and stuff like that. That's fine. But you voting for, you know what? I'm gonna go here. Just like California voted for the Terminator to win the election, y'all voting for the new Terminator 2.0 to win the election. Because what has Joe Biden done since he's been in office for 47 years? That's my question. What has Joe Biden done since he's been in office for 47 years? And Kimberly and Nicole, that's even worse. 74 million people? That's even worse. That's cool. Hop back on, Brooke. Okay, that's cool. I'm telling you, Biden won. A lot of people about to lose their jobs, bro. Yo, a lot of people is about to lose their jobs, bro. He crossed party lines quite a few times, Dana, when he was VP. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What has Trump done in 4 years? He brought y'all jobs. He got y'all stimulus money. He got y'all money on top of y'all taxes. Must I keep going? He got judges in there, but that go by the Constitution. He removed most of the rhetoric judges. Yo, but that's all you gotta do. Yo, go back and look at my videos and then go look at my timelines on my wall. I got stuff on there from 3 years ago when Donald Trump was talking about they're gonna try to steal the election. And everybody thought that I was joking when I first said it. Everybody thought I was joking. But I reposted them just so y'all would see what the hell is really going on. Yo, this is voter fraud and treason to the highest level. And when you got people that stand by that, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Joe Biden's best friend is the Chinese government. Stimulus came from the House. No, the stimulus came from Trump first. And the House signed off on it, and then Trump had to re-sign off on it. Let's go there. Nancy Pelosi didn't want to get y'all shit. Jeremy Ford said, anger, not conversation. We all need to communicate better, including myself. Even with my wife and kids, we are all guilty of it. That's true. All people need to be able to talk out our differences. That's true. RBG, the godmother of the feminist movement, me too. See, here we go. Y'all about to see Trump the thief and scammer. Jacqueline Jones, can you prove can you prove your theory? What has Trump stolen? And how has Trump ever been a scammer? And please don't say what I think you're gonna say, because I'm gonna eat your ass alive. Oh wow, 1,200 whoopee. Okay, but guess what? Check this out. Jacqueline Jones, you said, oh wow, 1,200 whoopee. Check this out. Let's go here. You complaining about the amount of Federal Reserve debt notes that you were getting, right? He ain't had to give you nothing. Because how can you pay a debt with a debt when there's no legal funds here? So he ain't had to give you nothing. He could have just said, you know what? I'm going to cease all collections on everything and let's pass this over. Bush gave you $400 total. Trump gave you 12. He ruined Atlantic City. How? How? Can you prove R. Kelly's innocent? Yes, I can prove R. Kelly's innocent. Can you prove that he's guilty, Jacqueline? I'm not stupid enough to say I got the stuff to get R. Kelly out of jail. No, because I don't. But you can tell what you know. There you go. And all of them over there are pedophiles. They are the real pedophiles. Nancy Pelosi, Biden and his son, they're the real pedophiles. Let's see if y'all got that same smoke. Let's see if Me Too got the same smoke about Biden and them. Right. Atlantic City always been shit. He stiffed his workers in Atlantic City. I don't know nothing about that. So before I open my mouth, I want to have facts. Just like Jacqueline don't know the fact that R. Kelly is guilty. No, she going off a hearsay of what people have spread it. Let's go there. Google it. Oh, you want me to Google it, Miss Denise? Let's see. Ain't Google the propaganda of fake news? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Midas Spade. You already know they working hard. PP loans were given out 10,000 for small businesses that was affected with COVID-19. Trump was helping the country. Please say it again. And that's the first time I ever heard of a PPP loan. Ever. But you got these Democrats that want to stay in the system, that love paying taxes. Why? Why? Why do y'all love paying taxes? Because they told y'all that's the right thing to do, and you think that you are your straw man. You think you are the character fictional of you. Why? Because they told you in order to work, you gotta sign. You gotta sign an I-9. Trump was about to abolish taxes. Trump was about to abolish taxes. Them folks know what they doing. You still was Jacqueline Jones. Can you make it so I can understand? Because I was never taxes, sweetie. Big tech has begun censoring people. Right. Right. You're right. You're right. That's why I say what I say. And I speak what I speak. Because at the end of the day, for everybody that say they R. Kelly followers, if that's the case, you wouldn't have voted for Biden. You wouldn't have. Because now you know that they about to have their way with R. Kelly, and he's the sacrificial lamb. Trust and believe. Avenatti ain't get his intel out the thin air. He rocks with Kamala Harris heavy. So he's about to get pardoned out. Just wait for it. Just wait for it. And then everybody gonna be like, that's not fair. What about R. Kelly? No, your dumbass voted for Biden. And that's what I'm gonna say to people. Your dumbass voted for Biden. Yep. Twitter censored me too. That's why I'm shutting down all of my Twitter accounts tonight. I spoke about it and they put me on a 14-day suspension. Fuck Twitter. Say it again, Midas. Say it again. I love the Dream Team, man. Y'all funny as hell. And see, and we can have, and then here's the crazy part. I'm arguing with half of the Dream Team because half of the Dream Team love Biden. I ain't gonna let nobody get in your car. Half of the Dream Team loves Biden. Half of the Dream Team love Biden. And you know what I told them? I don't give a fuck. I'm sticking on what I know. This is about constitutional principles for me. This is about kids that's next in line. This is about the future. This is not about big tech companies. Fuck big tech companies. All of y'all jobs about to go right over. I'm telling you, the day Joe Biden get in office, which I know is not going to happen, but let's just say if it do, a lot of y'all gonna lose y'all jobs, and y'all going right in the unemployment line. And guess where the jobs going? Right back over China. My thing is, what did Sleepy Joe ever do for you? I tell you, he passed the LGBTQ law. He helped pass that, and everybody was, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. And I told everybody that's on that LGBTQ side, protect yourself. And everybody like, Dana, what you mean? And we got constitutional rights. Protect yourself. It wasn't 4 months later. Look what popped up: pedophilia, and they hijacked the LGBTQ colors. Now you can't tell who's who. So now they gotta open that door. And guess what? They wanted Biden in office. Obama opened it, and Biden gonna open it even more. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Y'all gonna, do y'all realize that that man said he didn't know that pedophilia was illegal? Hey, Brooke, if you think Trump going to jail, you wait for it, just like I'm gonna wait for it. And I'm gonna say this: we watched the two biggest scams happen in front of our eyes, and look, our color aided both of them. So I feel what Ice Cube feel. Why should I even fuck with y'all as a colored man? We watched the two biggest scams happen, and they both happened by the media. Uh-oh. So are we governed by the Constitution? Are we the land of the free? Is this America, or is this China, the land of communism? Y'all tell me. Y'all tell me. That's what I want to know. Y'all tell me. Is this communism or is this democracy? Because if this democracy, why R. Kelly can't get a free trial? Why can't he get a fair trial? I mean, why can't R. Kelly get out on his own recall? Oh, wait. Why did the media already find him guilty and have him locked up? Let's flip it 19 months later. How are they still counting, but Joe Biden is elected already on certain networks? Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go there. But please say it again. Draining the swamp. What do draining the swamp mean? What do draining the swamp mean? What do? What you talking about? I'm about to say, what the hell you talking about?
Just something to do. I was up here with my dad and my little sister and shit like that.
I got you.
Man, why y'all frowned up and munchy?
Now become live. Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
Now, you crazy as hell. All right, see. Yo, people crazy as hell. But yeah, let's go there. Butter speaking facts. Speaking facts. So can y'all answer this question? Because I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna go light on y'all. But if young Pharaoh say yes, if Angry Man say yes and they come on here, they gonna go hard. And they gonna tell y'all how they exactly feel. Now watch this. Look, y'all can say whatever y'all want. I said what I said, and what I said was the only reason that Trump won the election in 2016 is because Hillary was a woman. Get into it. Brooke. Because they know outstanding ballots are in Democratic counties. Hey, Kimberly. Okay, now that you said that, right? Brooke said the Electoral College is given by that state and it's not won. So if that's the case, they could have called this election the first night because the whole map was red. And then out of thin air, millions of ballots just start coming in. And then let's go here. You even see the voting people saying that they use fraud software because all the votes that were supposed to go for Trump went for Biden. So how they gonna do that? Make it make sense. Trust me, I will put y'all on top of game. Let's go here. Every president that y'all voted for, what shit? Now, who gonna debate me on that? Y'all voted for Clinton. What did he do? The mass incarceration of the colored man and got his dick sucked in office. Y'all voted for Obama. What did he do? Pass the LGBT community rights and stuff, and now their community has been hijacked by the pedophilia and the Catholic Church. Oh, I'm sorry. Who's part of the Catholic Church? His right-hand man, Joe Biden. Make it make sense. How many states were using that software, though? I think they said 42. Let's go there. And I'm not mad, but let's get this straight. But I seen people in my comments and my posts before, they're like, oh, dang, I'm mad. Dang, I'm mad. Let me explain something to you. Under Trump, I profited. Under Obama, I stagnated. Under Bush, I lost profit. Under Bill Clinton, I got ass. The problem is Trump cannot be controlled. Wisconsin is saying Trump has to pay $3 million for a recount. I bet they would say that. I bet they would say that. I bet they would say that. It ain't no $3 million for no recount. No, y'all get y'all lazy asses out there and y'all recount that shit. How did I profit under Trump? Because Trump made it easy for you to go out and make different streams of revenue. Obama didn't. Biden didn't. Bill Clinton didn't. Come on, man. But y'all want to worship these folks who's going to really fuck y'all up. 4 years to be fucked up. All because Trump is not what y'all used to. Now, do I agree that Trump an asshole? I do. Do I agree that Trump a G? I do. The glitch was fixed in the book Legacy for Real. Excuse me. Ask this question. Wait a minute. How can the glitch be fixed that quick? I told you how I profit Jacqueline Jones. I told you. With multiple streams of income. You ain't find that under no other president. Jeremy Forbes, look, I'm in Atlanta. I definitely recount. I'm telling you, y'all gonna see the reemergence of the chain gang. Oh, man, y'all motherfuckers crazy. Y'all are crazy. That Biden and Harris. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Hey, Yvette Dean, check this out. You said, okay, Dana, it's Joe time. Don't judge him too quick. Okay. Hey, Yvette, he already been in the office for 47 years and ain't do shit. What is another 4? If you've been in office for 47 goddamn years and ain't do a motherfucking thing, what is 4? I'm telling you, look, he's already talked about it. The war that everybody talking about and scared of is the war from them. I'm telling you. You'll see. I'm going to the gun store tomorrow before church, and I'm going to load up. And I'm going to buy a new gun. Legacy for real asking stupid questions now. You asking stupid questions now. No time to ask stupid questions. How the hell California was reported for Joe Biden 7 minutes after the polls closed with 2% reporting? That don't even sound. Y'all motherfuckers don't understand. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's frustrating. It's really frustrating. Because y'all don't understand what's going on. But this is what I'm gonna let y'all marinate on this. I'm gonna come back every day. Give me y'all number proof. And then when I show y'all hard facts, I don't want y'all to be like, oh my God, we fucked up. Y'all should have listened from the gym. But I thank y'all for coming over so far. 95 of y'all in here. Let's do the damn thing. Thank y'all. Dana Jeb out.